fights out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. And the officials whistle a foul. On the shot, the bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be Jones shooting. That one on Young, and that one misses. Wembanyama comes up empty down low. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition, and it's good for 2. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor.
Johnson passes to Okongwu. Pulls up. Young misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, BA, it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. On offense, here are the Spurs. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Wembanyama, pass to Jones. Young against Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. There's the drive. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Young. Bay outside. Young with a screen on Wembanyama. And Bay, here we go. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Bay reading the defense and just slashing through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Pass to Jones. 3-pointer. Now Wembanyama, guarded by Okongwu. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Young attacking. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Jones from outside. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Young. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Young. Down low. Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Outside Johnson. And here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Here's Johnson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, BA. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Young can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Vassell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. And Bay, here we go. And the dunk by Bay.
Bay doing a good job. I know he knocks down threes, but mixing it up, doing a little bit of this drive game, it's going to help him out.
From outside, off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone only 3 for 9 for the floor. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Hawks call time here. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
First team foul.
And Murray drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama screen from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on them.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Kongwu. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Johnson against Bay. Johnson passes to Sohan. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Well, Brent, since you retired in 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, B.A., I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that really coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And when you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple years.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Young to the left wing. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. From deep, Capella. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. It's Johnson with a drive.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Well, Grant, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Clock at 4. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Jones grabs the board.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Matthews misses.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Wembanyama, screen on Bay. Here's Johnson. Rejected by Okongwu. On the wing, Murray. Young from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan. Now here's Jones. And stolen by Bay. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Okongwu, a screen on Vassell to the paint. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Okongwu. Young's got his first 2 points. Wembanyama, screen on Murray. Outside Wembanyama. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
On the wing, Murray, defended by Jones. Okongwu up top, launches a 3. Here's Murray. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First team foul.
The free throw drops from Murray.
What growth from DeJounte Murray since coming into the league. Started as a role player, turned himself into an all-star.
Wembanyama screen. And they pick up 2. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Young from long range. That shot missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Spurs delivering the... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got Jetty Osman, and it's Wesley in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
Pass to Wesley. Collins a screen with the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, that's how you throw it down, with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well. Great positioning on the putback.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Here's the pick. Here's Wesley. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Counted good.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Wesley, the pass to Osman. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? There's Bogdanovic with the three. Drops in the three.
Bogdanovic has such a nice, repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have.
Going inside, rebounded by Branham.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
The Hawks have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The three is up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. A good look from Bogdanovic. And that one's long.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Collins with a screen on Bogdanovic to the inside. And Collins with the slam.
Hurting the defense right now is Zach Collins, and he's making roll sets.
Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovic. Defense is right there. Back to Capella, to the paint. Floats one, and it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Capella. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Collins, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Takes the three. Another three for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovic doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Wesley, pass to Osman. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To the wing on the left. Pass to Champagny. To the wing, right side. Here's Branham. Gets some space and parries the jumper. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Matthews. And here's Capella. Chalk up 2 there.
With the big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
There's a screen. Branham passes to Collins. Lets the three fly. Branham misses. And so Capella will bring it up for Atlanta. To the middle. Bogdanovic finds Hunter from behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Bufkin. No good from outside. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Right side Hunter. No luck on that one.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance.
And so it's San Antonio with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Hawks, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Left side Young. Over Vassell.
And this is Vassell's calling card. Suffocating defense.
The baseline J is off the mark. And the three-pointer goes.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
San Antonio has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Johnson on the wing. Back to Jones. And stolen by Murray. And now the Hawks on the break. There's Young with the three. Counted from distance.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Vassell against Murray. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Let's go with a three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Down low. Sohan fires the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Okongwu, a screen on Vassell. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Outside Murray. Outside Young. Fires for three. Sinks the tray.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
Vassell, a screen on Young. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And a nice finish on the layup. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Young.
2 minutes remaining.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Outside Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Big scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
The drive by Murray. And here's Okongwu for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 30.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They're showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
There's Young with the three. The rebound by the Spurs. 40 seconds left in the game. Pass to Jones. Now Wembanyama. Johnson a screen on Okongwu. Wembanyama, the open look. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Picked up by Kongwu. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Atlanta ball. At the line.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. From deep three-point land. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
San Antonio ball.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating.
The Hawks.
the latest presentation of our... And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got DeRozan, Alex Caruso out there with White. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
White, wide open, he fires. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. He takes it in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
Wembanyama, a screen on White. Count it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Vassell, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
A steal. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for White. Passes to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. White finds DeRozan. Unloads. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Johnson surveying the floor. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And that one's on target from the wing. And it's 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Here's LaVine. Pass to Drummond. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
For 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you are always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Spurs leading by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the pass to Sohan. DeRozan against Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on DeRozan. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Vassell. Scoreless thus far. Wembanyama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Drills it from outside.
Uses the pick to just perfection. LaVine knocking it down.
Wembanyama, a screen on Caruso. Jones against White. Jones drives in, and he gets the bucket. Jones has got 6.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Caruso kicks to White. Levine sets the screen for White. Back to Caruso. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. It's tipped. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Poke loose. Caruso, the pass to Levine. Caruso, a screen on Vassell. A three-pointer is right on target.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it. Really upgrade.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front, up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Caruso finds Drummond. White, a good look. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Caruso kicks to White. He dishes it to Drummond and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside, Wembanyama. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. To halt the run. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Kicks to DeRozan. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jay, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Vassell, no good. Bulls trail by 15. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Levine. Johnson against White. DeRozan with a screen for White. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sohan.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The drive by Wembanyama. Takes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the quarter.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Here's Johnson. Puts the move on. DeRozan with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17-point game. The Spurs have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The offensive rebound. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by Chicago.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out to the right wing. Back to White. Trying to get something going. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. All out there with Dosunmu. And it's Green in at the 3 slot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. As you're looking at Dosunmu, he's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
Osman, the pass to Branham. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Spurs lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. Here's Williams driving to the basket. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Williams has got his first points in this one. Here's Branham. Pass to West. Down low, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Branham can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 15. Left side, ball. Now here's Dosunmu for the 3. Collins grabs the miss. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coach. Suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, I just love seeing it ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Wesley the pass to Osman. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
There's a screen by Williams. From outside the arc, Dosunmu's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's the pick. Pass to Branham. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Takes a 3. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Dosunmu.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
To the inside. Collins, good. Collins has got 6.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Ball, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Wesley, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Collins grabs the miss. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Osman, the pass to Branham. Back to Osman. Lots of room. Green with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. Rembenyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's White. The three-pointer, no good. Spurs leading by 13. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Levine. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Levine sets the screen for Caruso. Outside Levine. And a miss there on the triple. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Swiped it away. Outside White. And the jam by White.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Nice form on the 20-footer. 22 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
Caruso finds White. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here is Vassell. Passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to White. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Bobbed up there for Drummond. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play. See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Levine is screen on Jones. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. In the corner, Drummond with it. White with it. Jones covering. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Jones. Outside for Wembanyama. Wide open. And he gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Levine. And the rejection by Wembanyama. White dishes to DeRozan. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Spurs ball.
Here's Jones. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the pass to Sohan. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
The Bulls.
My friend, these are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Inside. The putback. That one doesn't drop. Here's Chicago now. It's a three-point game. DeRozan with the ball. Checked by Murray. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Throwing it down with authority. What a move by DeMar DeRozan.
Johnson a screen on Caruso. Outside Johnson. The three. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And the basket by DeRozan.
One of the toughest wings in the league. DeMar DeRozan is never intimidated inside.
Young way outside. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Murray. Tries again. Shot clock at 6. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Stolen by Young. And he lobs it up top. Capella can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. LaVine finds White. On the wing, Caruso to the inside. Vucevic. And he makes it on the layup.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Murray, a screen on Caruso. Young attacking. Yep, that one's good. Young's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. Outside White. LaVine with a screen on Young. Now Young with a steal. Driving in. It's tipped.
Tremendous effort from Kobe on defense, managing to get a hand up on the shot.
DeRozan with the ball. Checked by Murray. And that one's good. DeRozan.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And it's in there.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide-open guy.
When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
5 on the clock. Here's White. Outside for Levine. Here's the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Young finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
And here's Caruso outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Levine against Murray. Here's Capella. And he banks in the layup.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Levine against Bay. Levine surveys the D. DeRozan left side to the paint. Here's Vucevic. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
And a deep three from Young. The long distance three is buried. Young's got 8 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. There's the 3. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Kobe White making it rain from distance.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot. And the size gives him a clear advantage.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Smitty, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes a player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city.
Ahead. DeRozan finds White. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. White's got 6 points.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Here's Young, driving inside. They kick it out to Murray. Beyond the arc. Young can't hit. Chicago trailing here. And stolen by Murray. Out on his own on the break.
What I appreciate about Sadiq Bey is his consistency. Year after year, you know what he's going to provide for your team. He's very balanced.
Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, BA. The number of attempts and also the bigs from the center spot and the power forward, those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Young, and here comes the break. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Bey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by Murray. From deep.
Zach LaVine has all the tools to be a great defender. Just needs to become more consistent about it. A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Murray against Caruso. Drummond. Back to Caruso. Pass to LaVine. Caruso, a screen on Bey. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Young with the drive, and that one drops for him. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Terrific move from Trey. Man, he is confident trying plays like this.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Screen by Capella. Here goes Trey. Ooh, rejected by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
.124 left in the first half. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Young the pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Shoots over White. Capella had a chance to get it off. Chicago grabs the miss.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Here's White, and he drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, coming off the drive, Kobe White just flies up to the rim. Nothing the defense could do there.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. White the pass. Look at LaVine throwing it down.
You love the execution here. Well-timed pass. Zach LaVine showing off that 41-inch vertical.
Murray against White. Pass to Bey. 27 seconds left in the first half. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
White finds LaVine. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Down low. The kick out to Young. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting locked. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got a Kongwu. Bogdanovich is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Matthews in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Williams passes to Vucevic. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
BA, kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Chicago shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Ball passes to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo, he makes it look easy.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Buffkin. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 8.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Dosunmu goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Bogdanovich with a screen on Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Javonte Green picks one up. Well, Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league. But he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night he's on the floor. What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
Left side, Green. Back to Vucevic. It's Williams, high post. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Dosunmu. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now here's Hunter. Here's Buffkin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Buffkin's got 5.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Outside, Williams. Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. Williams' shot is good.
We've seen Williams' confidence grow since he came into the league. He has real belief in his three-point shot now.
Over to the left wing. Here's Okongwu. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Okongwu's got his first points of the game. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And it's Williams off the drive. Ball surveys the floor. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I like when Vuce shoots off the catch. Really helps him get into rhythm.
The kick out to Williams for the tie. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Ball throws it down.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
To the middle. Here's Matthews. Green covering. Driving to the basket. Matthews' shot is good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Here's Dosunmu. And a foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here's Hunter. He's scoreless from outside the arc. Kept alive. Bogdanovich on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a three-point Hawks lead.
Let me tell you, the three-point shot of Bogdan, it is money in this league.
Now Ball. The kick out to Williams. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Bogdanovich from long range. Stolen by Ball. Good if it goes. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Yeah, they needed the
Tie game in Atlanta. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Ball is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Drummond, the screen on Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Drummond with the jam.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
Johnson passes to Young. Stolen by Ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in for Williams. Levine comes in for Green. Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Ball. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
He's a good shooter from the stripe as well. You can count on Zach LaVine to make his freebies.
Johnson against DeRozan. Here's White. Kicks it to DeRozan. Jacks up with 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Young. Plenty of space. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. DeRozan passes to Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Bay. Here's Levine. Yes! Levine inside!
Big time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
And a deep 3 from Young. Drains the triple. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the 4th quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Pass to Murray. for three. And the Hawks with another three.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
White for three. Capella with a rebound.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Murray passes to Capella. Day outside. Outside Young. To take the lead. Driving in. Young with a nice take to the rim.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Levine. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Johnson with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
In attack mode, Drummond getting aggressive as the game heats up.
Murray, a screen on Caruso. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Murray with it. 6 to shoot. All sorts of time. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Inside, Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Young from long range. There's the drive. And he sinks it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And here's Caruso outside. He connects. And that one brings him within 1.
Caruso called his own number. That's a huge bucket.
And Young, here we go. And he buries it.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Drummond, the screen on Murray. Back to Caruso. Pass to Drummond. Now Williams. Outside White. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He's looking cool and in control. Trae Young not afraid of the high-stakes situation.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
White finds Caruso. White with a screen on Murray. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Here's Levine for 3. No good from three-point range.
You gotta love how competitive Levine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings him within 2 here. And he misses the second attempt. One more coming here. And he nails the third.
Big-time performer. Many observers feel Zach LaVine is underrated.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
basketball. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Now, here's Johnson. Murray kicks to Young. Johnson with a screen on Jones. In the corner, it's Capella. Pass to Bay. The three. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Johnson.
Keldon Johnson. Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Young outside. Off target with his three. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Now, Vassell, after the missed three from Trae Young, and the basket by Vassell.
No, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Baseline jumper. Johnson sets the screen for Bay. The Hawks again can't hit. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wembanyama against Bay. Back to Wembanyama. And he goes right over Saddiq Bey and slams it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Young drives in. Jones against Murray. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson with it, and it's Bay picking him up. Johnson outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 8. Young from outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Young so hard to defend, especially when he's pulling off plays like that.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Releases. Jones finds Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Capella with a screen on Vassell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Again, Young missing. San Antonio leading by 7. Johnson wide open. He fires. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Spurs.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Atlanta's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. Drives to the hoop. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Passes it to Wembanyama. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Spurs. Connects from 3-point range.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Vassell against Murray. And there's the drive. And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Sadiq Bey is out there with Johnson, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Johnson finds Wembanyama. This is the mark, his third miss of the game, 4 for 7 now. Capella, the pass to Bey. Outside for Murray. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Jones with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And here's Johnson outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Young sets a screen for Murray. Young outside. Launches a 3. Outside for Murray. Young, a screen on Jones. Murray, no good. San Antonio leading by 13. The pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Young outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 9 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Wembanyama. 13 points in the game. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when Wembanyama is making that, I just don't know how you guard it.
Murray scanning the floor. Johnson right side. A 3-ball. The kick out to Young. To the paint. A second chance effort. And it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Murray's sort of deceptively powerful. Does a great job of finding angles, so touching him up is not going to stop that motion.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Young, here we go. Pass to Johnson. Young outside. The tray sinks the 3-pointer. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
It's good from long range.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
The kick out to Young. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. A putback. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Spurs working the ball around now. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Johnson, a wide open look. Offline with his three. Here's Sohan. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court for San Antonio. They've got Collins, and it's Wesley in at the point guard position. Kicks it out to Collins. And they're on the break. Oh, Hunter in position.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Wesley with the ball. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. This is it to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for San Antonio. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
There's the pick. Here's Branham. Misses the three. The Hawks trail by 16. Right wing. Bogdanovic with a screen on Collins. Now the pass to Hunter. Okongwu with it. He's guarded by Collins. A three from Bogdanovic. A shot off that time. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Here's Branham. No scoring in this one. Into the lane. Pass to Champagny. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Bogdanovic with the screen. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the three ball is good. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Now Bogdanovic coming right back down and going right back at it.
Pass to Austin. Collins, a screen on Matthews. Osman. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Bufkin. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Matthews. Takes it inside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Wesley. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 19.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Okongwu. Pass to Bufkin. The dish now to Okongwu. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Here's Branham. Hasn't made one yet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just so much activity from John Collins as a stretch 5 at times, hard to track around the floor.
Zach Collins, 2 shots.
He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 18. Here's Matthews. Kicks to Hunter. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Branham. And he banks in the layup. Branham's got his first bucket in this one.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Bufkin. The three from Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Spurs leading by 20. Here's Osman. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Matthews. Back to Bogdanovich. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's San Antonio riding high with a 23-point lead heading in. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okongwu is out there with Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Matthews in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here's Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter with a screen on Vassell. Great open look there.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Outside for Wembanyama. A 3 ball. The Spurs rebound. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Wembanyama. Jones looking for an opening. Count that bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
The Hawks shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Murray, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Back to Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. 5 to shoot. And another basket for San Antonio.
showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Capella with a screen on Vassell. Offensive rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And taken away by Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Young from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Vassell was screen on Young. Passes it to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Young against Vassell. Young pass to Murray. From outside the arc. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Here's Jones. Plays it up off the glass.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
On its way from Young for 2. There's the pass to Bay. Johnson sends the screen for Young. Fires for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now, here is Young. Takes the 3. Murray finds Young. 6 to shoot. Capella sends a screen for Young. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Now, Vassell, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Johnson with a screen on Bay. Wembanyama, no good. And it's Bay with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Young outside. There's the triple. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg.
Thank you, fans, for coming out.
Of the NBA on 2K Sports. And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3, and it's Jones in at the point.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They get it back. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Second chance effort. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul. Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, BA. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class.
Levine surveys the D. From about 19, it's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Jones finds Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Vassell outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside, Williams. Caruso with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. The 3. Caruso misses. White against Jones. On the take. From deep, Wembanyama on target from range. Give him 8.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Trey Jones. Richard, when you look at the makeup of the San Antonio Spurs, they do possess some impressive talent.
And it's not just talent, it's young talent, BA. This is a squad that continues to accumulate some very nice pieces. And, of course, it helps when you get the #1 pick in Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, pass to Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Sohan. Nice move. Jams it in off the great move.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Caruso against Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Levine. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
Jones drives in. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Levine. Back to Caruso. Oh, sweet move. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Jones against Caruso. He drops it from range. Caruso's got 9 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Jones against White. Back to Jones. Up top Vassell. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, Williams. Drummond passes to White. No good with the triple. Johnson finds Jones. Wembanyama screen. Got it off in time. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
We knew exactly how he...
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Spurs leading by 10. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels, but people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. Levine passes to Williams. The kick out to White. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. Sochan with a rebound. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Maybe the first thing people notice about Sochan is hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it could be pretty eye-catching there, B.A. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
And here's Caruso outside. The Bulls with another miss.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Caruso against Jones. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Cutting to the rim with ease. Levine's quick first step and explosiveness is hard to contain.
Outside Jones. Here he goes. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Levine. Yes, it's good. Levine's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Vassell outside. This one for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Outside White. Drummond to screen on Johnson. White drives in. Here's Levine. San Antonio with a rebound. Jones pass to Johnson. Vassell outside. Out to the right wing. Outside Wembanyama. The shot no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 19. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
White against Vassell. From deep, Wembanyama. Williams grabs the board. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Johnson with it. Here's Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Levine with a screen on Jones. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Vassell against Caruso. The 3 from Wembanyama. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Shot clock and game clock separated by the...
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Vassell's shot is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Back to Levine. Shakes him, and there's the drive, and he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
The Bulls.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Ball is out there with DeSumo. Then it's Javonte Green. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Nifty move. And Collins lays it up and in. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Shoots it from the corner. Again, the Spurs score.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Osman, to the left side wing. Branham. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Ball. Here's DeSumo. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Osman. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. San Antonio has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Offensive rebound. Here's Dosunmu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Green. Picked by Vucevic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Wesley. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And Ball gets it to go.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Dosunmu on the wing. Back to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. The three is up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And RJ, I'll tell you, Zach Collins, he is an instigator on the court.
Yeah, B.A., the type of player you love to have on your team and hate on other teams. He does all of that hard-nosed stuff. Every quality team always has a player like him on their side where he just knows how to be a thorn in the side.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
The game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. Osman's got 11 in the second half.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here is DeRozan. Collins defending. DeRozan right side. Soft touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
What control from DeRozan. Outstanding job just kind of muscling that shot in.
Puts up a three. Osman, no good. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside for Green. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Dosunmu goes in. It's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Wesley, pass to Osman. Collins a screen. From downtown, nails it from 3. Collins has got 7 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bulls shooting a solid 53% from the floor. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. Caruso misses. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. Back to Osman. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside White. Jones against Caruso. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Back to Osman. There's the triple. Offensive board. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 31. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Fades. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Osman. Three-pointer. Drummond grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
White for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Outside for Wembanyama. Connects from downtown. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Levine for three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Levine for three. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Osman on the wing. Fires from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Levine passes to Caruso. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Outside for Wembanyama. Gets it to go from the corner. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Caruso with the bucket.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Wembanyama, screen on Caruso from deep. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell.
For three.
Wembanyama's got 41. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And it's all from three-point range. The deep three from Levine. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's the screen by Johnson. The three from Wembanyama. Zach LaVine clears it away. And it's LaVine with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 17. And that one's good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect it.
going to be the Bulls right off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. Levine's shot is off.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer. It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And Drummond kicks to LaVine. Back to Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Here's Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bay. Down low. Double clutches. And it's Capella missing.
Creativity at his best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
Williams can't hit. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Now, here's Ball. And there's the pass to Drummond. Here's Caruso. Fires top of the key. No good there. Young against Levine. Capella sets a screen for Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Williams a screen on Murray. Caruso. You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought started in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem. I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Young's shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Caruso. Over Young. The Bulls with another miss. Atlanta leading by 3. Johnson sets the screen for Young. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Trying to find Capella. Gives it to him. Back to Young. Shoots over Caruso. And it's Capella missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Bay passes to Capella. Levine with it, and it's Bay picking him up. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Here's Young, driving the lane, and it's sent back by Drummond. Inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
At his size, Andre is a scary sight running the floor, but very effective.
Young for 3, good on the triple. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball kicks to Williams. Ball sets a screen for Williams. Going inside, and it's Williams with the jam.
Patrick, with that athleticism, throws it down with ease.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Up top, Capella. Back to Young. Levine against Bay. Stolen by Ball. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Defense not a bother to Caruso that time. Smooth like butter on the contact shot.
Here's Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Drummond. Williams, that's a 2-pointer, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's all tied in Chicago. We'll get things started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. All out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Williams. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Bay, to the paint. Here's Capella. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots. Long rebounds, and they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting 3. More threes mean more points.
Caruso kicks to Levine. Down low. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Levine against Bay.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The Bulls shooting here about 46% for the game. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Can't give Alex these openings because he will fly up and dunk it.
Capella with a screen on Caruso. Young's shot is good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Outside, Levine. Williams has a screen for Levine. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson finds Young. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now Young, after Zach LaVine missed from long range, trains the 3-pointer.
Built to score, Trae Young has been on one tonight.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
Oh, I agree, David. Thank you. On defense, Chicago. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Here's Murray following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Murray scanning the floor. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
Sharing the wealth. Zach LaVine sees someone with a better shot and moves the ball.
Caruso against Young. Murray outside. Johnson with a screen on Levine. Here's Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Capella's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Caruso kicks to Drummond. Caruso against Murray. And Drummond throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays. What impresses me about DeJounte Murray is how multi-dimensional he is. He does a little of everything.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Capella. Johnson outside. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Caruso grabs the miss. Right side, Levine. Over Johnson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. And there's been the... All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the court right now for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter out there with Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Pumpkin in at the point guard position. Now, here's Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Perfect use of the pick and roll by Hunter, rolling well after setting the screen.
Vucevic setting the pick for White. No good on the triple. Atlanta has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Now here's Dosumu. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And that one is good. Dosumu's got his first basket.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Here's Vucevic following the bucket by the Hawks. The pass to DeRozan. DeRozan a screen on Bogdanovich. Dosumu's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 13. Pass to Okongwu. Outside for Griffin. Pass to Hunter. Griffin a screen on Green. Here's Hunter. The teardrop falls in. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Bufkin. White covering. Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Dosumu. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. White, wide open, he fires. And again, no good by Chicago. And the Hawks with the possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. They get it again. Passes it to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got 7 points in the game. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's White missing.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And the pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. An incredible dunk from DeRozan.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Okongwu finds Bogdanovich. Griffin trying to get open. Scooped up. Pass to Bufkin. Here's Hunter driving to the basket. And it's in there.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
DeRozan a screen on Bogdanovich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's how you spring a man open. Beautiful pick. Took the defender out of the equation.
Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Buries the long-range jumper.
A supremely accurate shooter. Bogdanovich knows his way around the arc so well.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Bufkin. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Bufkin. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu a screen. Three-pointer. And Bogdanovich gets it again from deep.
For 3.
Bogdanovich has got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been out. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Alex Caruso out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Williams. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
Jalen Johnson.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable.
Trae Young.
Ball kicks to Caruso. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Caruso, the pass to Ball. Caruso sets the screen for Ball. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic just checked in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Outside, LaVine. And Vucevic kicks the ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And here's Young. Bogdanovich with a screen on Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. The Hawks again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Young outside. Atlanta again missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
LaVine passes the ball. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Williams. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 assists in the game. Murray against Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes to Johnson. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Murray outside. Puts up a 3. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock.
Zach LaVine has all the tools to be a great defender. Just needs to become more consistent about it.
Murray with it. Williams picks him up. Young for 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. LaVine a screen on Young. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 22. Johnson kicks to Young. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. It's stolen by Vucevic. And they're running. Here's LaVine. And he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Young, a screen on LaVine. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. On the wing, LaVine. Caruso sets the screen for LaVine. Not gonna go that time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Caruso against Young. Shot clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Hawks lead by 20. Here's Caruso. They get it back. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young, a screen on Caruso. Murray, no good. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Now the dish to ball. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. Off the mark. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up.
Very soon.